You ever stop mid-drawn? Or let's be honest, halfway up the stairs, and wonder, why do I suddenly sound like a vacuum cleaner from 1998? Well, congrats. You've just met your lungs trying their absolute best to keep you alive. Welcome to Think, where we break down the complicated stuff about your body, so even your pet goldfish could probably understand it. Today, we're talking about the underrated heroes of your chest, your lungs. All right, so picture this. You breathe in, thinking you're just taking a casual gulp of air, but in reality, you're starting a full-blown biological transaction. You inhale oxygen, your lungs grab it. And then, like a shady dealer, they trade it for your body's waste gas, carbon dioxide. It's like a swap meet going down in your chest every few seconds. And this deal happens about 20,000 times a day. Yeah, you're basically doing lung workouts without even hitting the gym. Now, here's the wild part. Your lungs aren't actually symmetrical. The right one's got 3 lobes, while the left only has 2 because, surprise, your heart's hogging the space. So your left lungs, basically that one roommate who sacrifices closet space so the other one can. Fit a gaming chair. Respect. Inside those lungs are tiny air sacs called alveoli. There are about 480 million of these little guys just chilling in there, waiting to make the oxygen-carbon dioxide exchange. They're microscopic but mighty. Imagine a bunch of bubble wrap inside your lungs. Each bubble's an alveolus, working overtime so you can binge watch another season of your favorite show without passing out. When you breathe in, oxygen travels down your windpipe, through smaller and smaller branches called bronchi and bronchioles, until it finally hits the alveoli. Then, oxygen passes through super thin walls into your blood, hops onto red blood cells like they're Uber rides, and gets delivered all over your body. Meanwhile, carbon dioxide, the stuff your body doesn't need, is kicked out of the party. Your red blood cells bring it back to the lungs, and you breathe it out. That's right, every breath you take is part of an ongoing recycling project. Pretty eco-friendly of you, huh? But let's not pretend your lungs are invincible. Smoking. Yeah, that's basically inviting fire to your oxygen factory. Pollution, also not a fan favorite. Even sitting too long and shallow breathing from stress can mess with your lung function. Your lungs thrive on deep, steady breaths, kind of like how your phone needs a full charge every now and then. So yeah, breathe deeply, but maybe don't try it in a traffic jam. Oh, and fun fact, your lungs are lighter than you'd think. They actually float in water. If your body were an ocean, your lungs would be the pool noodles. So next time you take a deep breath, thank those floaty little sponges for literally keeping you afloat in life.
Ever wondered why you yawn? It's not just boredom though, let's face it. Some meetings make it hard not to. Yawning helps bring in more oxygen and stretch your lungs. It's your body's way of saying, hey, let's refresh the air supply in here.
So next time someone catches you yawning, tell them you're optimizing your oxygen intake. Sounds way cooler. And speaking of cool, your lungs are connected to your brain in this chill little feedback loop. When your brain senses too much carbon dioxide, it's like, yo, time to breathe. That's why you can't just hold your breath forever. The brain will eventually override you and force you to inhale. You're not in control, pal. The lungs are. They're the real boss here. Let's break down the job description. The lungs bring in oxygen, help get rid of carbon dioxide, keep your pH balance stable, and even help you talk. Yeah, that voice you're using to complain about traffic or sing off-key in the shower. They push air past your vocal cords, letting your thoughts become sound. Whether that's good or bad sound depends on your singing skills. So, to recap, you're constantly exchanging gases like a walking soda machine, powered by 2 pinkish balloon-like organs that hate smoke. Love clean air and don't get enough credit. They keep your cells alive, your energy up, and your karaoke dreams possible. And you didn't even have to think about any of it. That's right, 2R lungs are pulling 24/7 shifts with zero gratitude from you. Maybe give them a little appreciation today. Take a deep breath right now. Feels nice, right? That's free therapy, courtesy of your respiratory system. Keep your lungs happy with exercise, fresh air, and maybe skip that next cigarette, or at least the third one. All right, that's your crash course in lung function. You can officially say you understand how your body turns air into life fuel. So next time you breathe in, just remember, your lungs are out here grinding harder than most people on Monday mornings. This is Think. Reminding you, your body's smarter than you give it credit for. Now go take a deep breath, preferably somewhere that doesn't smell like fries and exhaust fumes.